I'm going to say my sentence. I'm going to try to use two recent rookies and blend it. I think Cam Ward's rookie season will be a mix between Bo Nix and Caleb Williams. So what that means
on the fence.
No, I just think like if you look
that's go ahead, but
well,
that's
I'm going to
tough.
like hey, look, if you're trying to that's a headline for the article that I'm about to write. Okay.
There's a gap of about a mile long between Bo Nix and Caleb Williams' rookie year, though.
I mean,
what does that mean?
I will tell you, if you you're judging the headline and not even, you're just commenting furiously on Facebook because you think my headline's stupid without even reading what I wrote.
I don't agree with the headline. So
okay, how can you not agree with the headline if you don't even know what I said?
Read me the article.
Okay, the article is, this is not about the counting stats necessarily, because if you look at the counting stats, both quarterbacks had pretty good years, because it was like 28 to 12 touchdown to interceptions for Bo Nix. They made the playoffs. He threw for 3,700 yards. He was sacked 24 times. They're really good counting stats for a rookie quarterback, especially when you look at Bo Nix didn't throw his first touchdown pass until his fourth start, which is kind of wild. So then you look at Caleb Williams. If you remove the eye test of the disaster that the Bears actually were, and just go look at the box score, it's 3,500 yards, 20 touchdowns, 6 interceptions for Caleb Williams. Not bad, but he was sacked 68 times. I don't think Cam's gonna be sacked 68. So I think you can blend a little bit of those two quarterbacks, where Caleb was more on a roller coaster of figuring out the speed of the game and the flow of the game. Bo Nix was a slower starter, but got hot late. And I think when you look at the way the Broncos set up Bo Nix to succeed, and the lack of the way the Bears set up Caleb Williams to succeed from a coaching standpoint, I think it's going to be more of the Broncos, less of the Bears. So I think a mix of those two guys, it'll be more like the interceptions of Bo Nix, but probably more of like the less touchdowns for Caleb Williams. So I'm thinking 20-ish touchdowns in the low to mid-teens of interceptions, 3,600 yards, sacked probably 35, 40 times. And the Titans are not going to be in the playoffs, but they're going to be better than the Bears were a year ago from a record standpoint. So how was the article? Does the article okay for the headline? I mean, you can still disagree with it, but you just have to blow the lid on it.
It's not necessarily disagree. It's just a wide range. I think that's where that gives you a lot of room for, yep, he was. Yep, he was. Yep, he was.
But did you click? Did the headline make you want to click?
I got the information. I understand more now than just reading the headline. So that is fair.
So a mix between Bo Nix and Caleb Williams, both week 1 opponents for the Titans this year and last year.
Bo Nix week 1 in Denver. I think that is it's a good test for the Titans, but I think it's a greater test for Bo Nix, because I think there is that hype train of making the playoffs at the end, playing really well against Kansas City's backups, and making your way into the playoffs. And they competed. I mean, it wasn't a close game, but they competed in the playoffs for a young first team. And you got to give Sean Payton credit for making that pick, right? A lot of criticism around it.
And Bo Nix was not good to start last year. His first game, 62% completion, 138 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, averaged 3.3 yards per attempt. Not good. His second, they lost. His second game, he threw for 246, 57% completion, 0 touchdowns, 2 picks, and they also lost. So it took him until the last weekend of September to throw a touchdown pass. And so it was a slow roll for Bo Nix. And then he started racking up games where he's going 3 touchdowns, 2 touchdowns, 4, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 4. And the Broncos made the playoffs.
Okay. So my sentence for Cam Ward's season is the wins may not be there, but the throws will. That is my sentence.
I like that.
I think Cam Ward has the arm talent that Titans fans have never seen before. I think he is a gunslinger, and I think in a good way. I think he'll have to settle his gunslinging ways probably early, but you're going to see some throws to Calvin Ridley and Gunnar Helm over the middle and Alec Iomanner that this is the worst receiving core he should have in a long time. This should be it, right? Rookie year. I don't know the wins will not be there because I don't think their team is very good. But I think the throws will be. I think Titans fans are, even if they lose, I think they're going to be really impressed with the decisions and the ability of this player's arm. And that is exciting. This is a stair-step thing. This is not year 3 or 4. This is year 1 of a rebuild. They're the worst team in the league with the number 1 overall pick. They selected a quarterback. This is the beginning. But I think the throws, I think we're going to be really excited and be like, highlight reels. Damn, how did he drop that in? Now, I didn't say catches. I said throws because that is also important. I think all a quarterback can do is do what Dak Prescott did last night at the end of that game. Dak didn't lose that game. CeeDee Lamb didn't catch the ball, and he's paid to catch the ball.
Yeah.
Calvin Ridley's paid to catch the ball. Alec Iomanner's paid to catch the ball. Tyler Lockett is paid to catch the ball. None of them to the degree of CeeDee Lamb. Yeah. I think the throws will be there, though.
I think that's what I thought about was the whole Van Jefferson drop debate was like Van Jefferson doesn't make that catch because he's Van Jefferson being paid vet minimum. CeeDee Lamb, and that Van's is a preseason. CeeDee Lamb was week 1, 4th quarter, game on the line. You dropped it. You're being paid how much?
And then dropped it again. The second one was harder than the first one.
Yeah.
But you get paid to catch one of those two.
Exactly. And so that's what I was That's what I was defending in air quotes Van Jefferson because CeeDee Lamb makes the catch. Van Jefferson, if he makes the catch, you're like, holy crap! Wow, Van Jefferson, look at you, man. So all right, I think it's a great sentence. I agree with yours. I like the exercise of the one sentence for Cam Ward's rookie season. So